guys like Baker and Hudson have so much potential that, I mean, up until recent, like, first few games of the season, wasn't really used a lot, but lately it has. Welcome, everybody, to the seventh episode of the Night Sportsnet podcast. As always, it's your boy G, alongside me, Hunter Etienne Bach.
Everybody makes a joke about that now. Every
Seriously?
time I see it, they always mock it because of the way you say it.
I did it one time.
Yeah, but apparently the clip's gone viral and everybody calls me like Hunter Auntie Anne's or something like that because of the way that you said it. So I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Oh man. Well, honestly, the season winding down. There's not as many topics to talk about. We've talked about a lot for the past 3 months. Um, we're 5-5. If we win one more ball game, or sorry, if we win, if if we win one more game, then we get to go to a ball game. But it's probably gonna be like some small little ball game that nobody cares about. Yeah. What was that? We went to one, and I think the last bowl game we won was 2021. It was the Gasparilla Bowl against UF. We didn't even get a trophy. And last year,
Last year was
that last year,
Armed Forces against Duke, I think,
yes,
in uh wherever Navy is. I forget where they are, but it's up north, east, Maryland, I think.
I think. Yeah. Navy is in Maryland. Yeah, I know because I've got a friend who's in the Navy. So, yeah. Anyways, we got some stuff to talk about today, though. Anyhow, I mean, first thing we could talk about, I guess, is the fact that UCF absolutely smoked OSU, which was out of the blue. It was the
Great.
Cowboy. Uh-oh.
I was gonna say great word choice because they wear their blue uniforms. You said out of the blue.
Oh, I did say out of the blue, yeah. We look like NC State, not NC State, UNC.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, but we smoked them. It was the battle between Woody and Buzz. And of course, Buzz Lightyear won. But out of nowhere, we beat 15 ranked OSU. My question to you is OSU overrated?
Um, no, I don't think that they're overrated. I think that um, based off of the ones that they do have, they beat an Oklahoma team that was once ranked inside the top 10 for a couple weeks after beating Texas. And so you have to play that into a factor. They also have the Heisman race this year is so wide open that even their running back I don't know after last game, but in contention for that as well. And so I don't think that they were overrated. I think it was just um, that they didn't play to their standards. Like, I mean, we've talked about before about how the Big 12 is uh, this year they're not as big, but um,
That's ironic.
yeah, but yeah, I mean, this team that they played against did not play to the standards that everybody thought they would be playing up to. Like I said, their running back is in Heisman contention, and he's rushed for I don't remember,
It was like
but
1,200 yards, I think,
yeah,
for the
like a
season. Yeah,
whole
for
lot
the
more.
season.
And I mean, the chances that UCF has had this year to close out games and to finish and to keep their foot on the gas and not let up, it'd be a whole different season. Honestly, like you take back those losses and have them as wins, then you could be seeing UCF as like one of the top Power Five schools just based off of record alone, and with beating the number 15 team in the country definitely looks good on your resume. And like I said, you this is the team that beat Oklahoma, and they have gotten real close to beating some other top teams. So I don't think they're overrated. I think UCF just had the better game, the better day, better all around. They clearly wanted it more. Um, I don't know much about Oklahoma weather. I just know it's practically pretty dry, and so I definitely think that rain played a factor into it. Um, UCF being in Florida, like you know, all the Florida viewers, like that it's just there's a lot of rain. We've been having rain for the past 3 or 4 days. It's honestly
It's cloudy right now.
it's exhausting, but UCF is used to playing in a climate where you never know on game day whether it's gonna be hot, whether it's gonna be rainy, overcast. Who knows? Like Florida weather is that crazy, and so UCF was prepared, and I think that they had a lot more heart, a lot more grit, a lot more riding on this game. I mean, everybody can also say that because it's a space game, they were going to win because they're undefeated in their space uniforms. But I don't think that's the case. I think they just wanted it more, and they were more prepared than Oklahoma was. Oklahoma State.
Maybe it was that the space game maybe energized UCF more, but I don't think it was because it was just the space game.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
I mean, I don't know, but like what's weird about it is how OSU put up a great performance against Oklahoma, and actually we put up a great performance against Oklahoma, but I don't know, like
That's what I said. If we just close up those games, then we would beat Oklahoma too.
yeah, no, you're right, you're absolutely right, but I don't know, I don't know, it's weird because like one word that came to mind in preparing for this episode was consistency, honestly. But you could argue that college football is, I don't know, probably one of the least consistent sports out
And
there.
that's why it's so great. It's because, like, over the course of the whole year, you have teams that are put into like the top four college football playoff, and all of a sudden they lose one game and it shifts the whole thing.
Yeah,
Like right now, there's like, oh, I can't remember off the top of my head, but majority of the top 10 is undefeated, and so you one loss and you lose your contention. But if everybody loses, then who knows? Like
exactly.
that's why people say that college football is better than the NFL. There's more things that are unexpected, and there's a lot more excitement. A lot more goes into college football than the NFL, and rightfully so. I mean, you never know. Like it, who would have thought that UCF would beat a top 15 team 45,
45-3.
45 to.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought that Oklahoma State would put up a fight. I didn't put it in prediction, but
I think, it came out of nowhere, though, again.
yeah,
And I think.
like the first play of the game, that's what I saw, and I was like, okay, UCF's ready to play.
Right, yeah.
Deep ball down the field, and they executed.
Yeah, we did. I just think, but again, though, like, I think maybe since it was the space game, it kind of juiced us up. Like, this is arguably one of the most unique college football games for the entire year. But like the way that we played, you know, in my mind, I'm like, where has this been like all season? Like,
And that's why it's tough
it's
to
pre-
be a UCF fan.
it's yeah, but it's pretty wild. Like we were able to. I think I don't know what his exact stats were, Ollie Gordon, but like you said, he was in the Heisman running, probably not now. But we couldn't like he couldn't go anywhere against us. Absolutely
I think he
nowhere.
fumbled too.
Yeah,
Strip fumble.
yeah, and I think and I got a stat here. Before the space game, he averaged 186 yards a game against all Big 12 teams.
I told you running's a big factor in the Big 12.
Right. Yeah. But I don't know, man. We just that kind of energy though is the kind of energy like in that case in my mind I'm like
The
every game.
students stayed the entire game, even through the rain.
That's not what I saw.
Oh, you saw people leave?
No, I saw half the student section
I
gone.
wasn't there.
I wasn't there either, but I saw half the student section gone. But honestly though, my point is that every game needs to be a space game. Honestly, like
Go back to Space University.
yeah. But real proud of the boys, though. I mean, if we get a bowl win, great. If we don't, whatever. It's our first year in the Big 12. One of my big concerns is John Rice Plumlee leaving. I mean, he's a fifth-year senior. I think he's a redshirt senior. So he's most likely not going to be playing for us anymore. So I guess that can go into our next topic, one that you're probably well versed in, quarterbacks, transfer quarterbacks. Currently, we got Timmy McClain and Dylan Risk. Risk, something like that. I don't have confidence really in McClain, if I'm just being honest. I don't really. I don't know. We gave him a shot, and maybe he could use. I don't know. Maybe it's that he made a big jump from going from USF to UCF,
and he probably it's that big of a jump. But
well, I mean, no, you're right. You're right, but I don't know. I mean, maybe he needs to get soaked in it more, but at the same time, like, I don't think he's really has the confidence to step into that leadership role and deliver. And then Risk, as you said, he's unexperienced, right? So I think we need to start looking at some key transfer quarterbacks, and we need to take advantage of the transfer portal, in my opinion. Because I think, and to be honest with you, like, JRP's had some pretty decent games recently. I mean, even the game against West Virginia, he threw 3 touchdowns. But it was also kind of weird because he threw 3 picks. But, like, if he didn't throw those 3 picks, like, that's an amazing game right there. So I think a big part of it, and then you think about the game against Oklahoma, you think about the game against, I mean, even the space game. Like, he threw for over 250 passing yards, I think. Like, quarterback's big. Starts there.
I'm trying to see who would be out there.
We got a lot of options.
Yeah. There's a lot of guys who have had opportunities at bigger name schools that were like top recruits that I'm currently looking at. That would be some viable options to go to. I want to go deep down to like top 50. Let's see. Georgia guy, Gunnar Stockton. He's third string. Yeah, third string. He'd be a good viable option. He was ranked 9 in the class of 2022.
Okay.
4-star. Florida State's AJ Duffy. He was a 4-star coming out of high school. Hasn't got any playing time, but that's because of Jordan Travis. So, I mean, I'm not sure.
Is Jordan Travis a senior?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't want to make any promises. I can't. Yeah, there's some interesting options, but
I think it'd be good to have someone who's been like.
Now, here's the thing, though. Do you want someone that their play style is like JRP, where they're a dual threat, or would you like more of a pocket presence that you could throw more to the receivers and do check downs?
Definitely pocket. Definitely pocket passer, without a doubt.
You want to do the switch up? Because lately it was like Dylan Gabriel who could run, JRP who can run, Mackenzie Milton who can run. Because we talked about how like the game is evolving to the point where everybody's running, right? Yeah. Like there's not many pocket passers. But if you think about it, if you want to establish more of like, you know, your receivers and get them open and do check downs, you might want a pocket passer. But if you go with a dual threat, you have different weapons that teams have to scheme against. So
I think
which one would you want?
I think the main reason why I said pocket passer first was because like I've seen in the past with how JRP has, and I've said this before, how we got to get our wide receivers more involved in the game because guys like Baker and Hudson have so much potential that, I mean, up until recent, like first few games of the season, wasn't really used a lot, but lately it has. Lately it really has. They've gotten involved a lot more.
I've said it before about how they like we've talked about getting receivers because they're good. They just need the opportunities. You can't do anything if you don't have the opportunity.
I'm just saying if we get a dual threat quarterback, like I want him to be an actual like dual threat quarterback, because like I don't want us to have a quarterback who, similar to what JRP was like last year, where all he would do is run. Like if you're a dual threat quarterback, like I expect you to do both. And UCF has a good history with having dual threat quarterbacks in recent years.
Yeah,
Um,
true.
I'm just saying, like if we really want to dominate in the Big 12 and be like a team like Texas and Oklahoma, who are not going to be in the Big 12 next year, but if we want that, from a quarterback standpoint, we got to have someone that's versatile. And so I do. Yes, I absolutely want like um, I want someone who could scramble. I want someone who could move if they have to. Um, More importantly, I just my biggest thing is I don't want to overlook our receivers. So if we could find that fine balance, that'd be great. That'd be amazing. But we'll see. But at the same time, though, like you think about all that, and you think about RJ Harvey and how dominant he's been, and you're like, well, I mean, like he's really the X factor if you think about it. Like ninth in the league in rushing.
That's a thing though is that you can't rely on just your running back. Like you need that leader at the quarterback position
Right.
to do so. And so yeah, or just haven't had a great game against Oklahoma State, rushed for over 200 yards. I
Yeah.
think it's 206.
I think. Yeah.
Oh,
206. Three
wow,
touchdowns. Yeah.
big brain.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you want your quarterback to be. You want the LA team to be like, okay, what's he gonna do? Like he's the leader. He can have different things to do. And so quarterback's the main question. Who's gonna be the quarterback next year?
And they need to establish a good relationship with the offensive coordinator, good
Mm-hmm.
relationship with Gus Malzahn, because play calling is going to be huge too. And but again, though, it seems like I know West Virginia wasn't like to hit on play calling real quick. Like West Virginia was a rough game of itself, but the play calling has
Just not
gotten
appreciate
the play
that.
calling has gotten better since the beginning of the season. Some of the plays at the beginning of the season, I was like, man, what are we doing? Or that one play against um the last play of the game against Oklahoma. I don't know if you remember.
Against Oklahoma.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. That one. That one was.
Unfortunately.
It was a good play call. It's just he rolled to the wrong side.
Mm-hmm.
So
Let's see. So I'm looking at this now. Uh, Dylan Rizek was a 3-star
really,
coming out of high school.
that's it.
Uh, Ranked 77th at his position. Um, he's from Fort Lauderdale. Let's see.
Is he a walk on or did he get recruited?
He's recruited. He went to Cardinal Gibbons in Fort Lauderdale. And I think, because I'm looking at the all-time recruits, and we haven't really had anybody um, that really made a difference. Dylan Gabriel was a 3-star.
Really?
Yeah, and he was ranked 20th. Now we do
Wow.
have
I didn't
is
know that.
2024. We have Riley True Trujillo, coming up Bartram Trail in
I've
Jacksonville.
heard of that guy.
6'3", 215, 3-star. He's ranked 47th. Yeah, offers from 27 different schools. Appalachian State, Arkansas, Duke, Georgia Tech, Kansas, Memphis. Some lower tier D1 schools. And then for 2025 is EJ Colson out of Cedar Grove, um, Georgia, class of 2025, 5'11", 192. Ranked 47th at his position. I want to see if they're. Let's see what they, if it tells you what kind of quarterback they are. So let's see. So it looks like EJ Colson, really athletic. So that seems like he's gonna be more the dual threat kind. He also plays basketball.
Oh, how tall is he?
5'11".
Oh,
So like,
above my height, which is
well,
not super tall. Hmm. All right.
that's interesting. Okay, so Riley has more of a scouting report. A touch passer with a favorable frame that can add plenty of value as a runner.
Hmm.
Um, he won an offensive MVP at National Combine 2023. Throws deep shots. Also plays basketball.
Hmm.
Not terrible, but I would like to see if UCF could do something with transfers. That is something I want to look forward to.
Hmm.
But we won't know who's going to be in the transfer portal until after this season, so we can't really have a in depth on that.
Yeah. Yeah. That'll be important though.
Hmm.
I doubt. But
When basketball season comes around, I'm just saying it right now, don't expect a lot from UCF when it comes to playing Big 12. I mean, whew, I'm going to try my best to go to the games, support UCF, but like to as a basketball fan, like wanting to see like Kansas play, like the historically good program. Oh,
I wonder if they're coming to
and
us.
Texas, huh?
I don't know if they're coming to us or not. I
Oh,
think
they're coming to us.
well
I
Texas
looked.
Texas is not. I don't think, but Kansas is.
They still play Texas.
Mm-hmm. Playing against Ithiel Horton, which I'm kind of mad that he left, but it's fine.
Really? Got some things to get off your chest.
But he was good. He was really good.
Yeah, but Texas is also more exposure, more NIL, more opportunity.
That's true.
I mean, no, but more opportunity.
Everybody
But
left our UCF team. There's like 2 starters that we still have. Either they went to the NBA or
BYU comes here. Solid.
are they good for basketball?
Solid.
Okay.
Oh, they play Houston.
So wait,
Please tell me Houston comes here. I will lose my mind.
so wait, Big 12 is not the best conference for basketball? Because Johnny Dawkins said that at Spirit Splash.
Oh, no, I'm not. Did I say they were? What did I say?
You said, oh, of course it's going to say that because it's, they're going into the Big 12.
Oh, well, yeah. But, I mean, I meant that in a way that to get students hyped for UCF to, like, try to win games. But, like, they play against Houston. They're ranked 6th in the country.
So big. Okay,
Texas Tech is good at basketball.
Isn't Kansas number 1?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so this is the best. This is the best basketball conference easily.
They play Oklahoma State. Jeez.
I think
This
I don't know, man.
Baylor comes here. Oh man.
See, the concern is though is we're going into the Big 12 for basketball, but we didn't really. I don't know. I think we were floating around like 3rd or 4th place in the American last year. We had a super close game against Memphis that went to like double overtime. That was Memphis though.
This year.
And we lost a lot of players.
Oh yeah.
But
1-1. They lost to Miami.
nah. Wait a minute.
Miami's ranked 13.
We beat FIU and we lost to Miami.
Yep.
Dang. Next game is tomorrow against Fullerton. Oh, it's Jacksonville Classic.
Yeah, they won't be here.
We're going to Stetson. Lipscomb. Jacksonville.
Lipscomb was in the same as
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss, yeah. SEC.
That's an SEC basketball team?
Mm-hmm. They have the old Texas coach who got fired.
Oh, gosh.
Shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm excited, though. I think we got.
I am. I'm excited for to see the other teams, all honest.
Yeah.
Sorry, podcast. I'm excited to see the other teams.
I know that's fair. That's fair.
Because UCF has been playing the American Conference and been playing like, I mean USF their in-state rival, but I mean no one really exciting coming
Yeah.
out of the American.
No, I mean,
And UConn left and they won the national championship, but they left. They're not the American anymore.
UConn's good for basketball, but they're trash at football.
Oh yeah.
They've always been trash at football. UConn. We were playing against them way back in the day. Anyways, do we got any more thoughts on this video?
Defense stepped up. That was great. Good job on the defense.
Your boy had 3 turnovers.
Oh yeah. Damari Henderson. Played with them back in the day.
Yes, sir.
He went to Seminole High School.
Mm-hmm.
He played at Sanford Middle School.
Bro?
I'm from. I mean, not. I don't want to say I'm from, but I lived in that area for a while.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's always fun to see guys you grew up with and played against, and see them succeed in different sports. Like my one guy that I played with in basketball, Bryce Sensabaugh, went to Ohio State, got drafted by the Utah Jazz. Like he's living out my dream, going out and playing college basketball and playing in the NBA.
That's cool.
And so that's always fun to see. Just seeing guys that you supported and played with. It's like, it's good to see. So very proud of Damari Henderson for getting 3 turnovers. Very impressive. Not a lot of people in general get more than 1 turnover in a game. So that's very impressive.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to him because Coach Giovanni won the state championship.
We did. Thank you. Thank you very much.
We had to give the recognition.
We got the...
You are a state championship coach.
I'm going to get my ring finger signs pretty soon. But thank you for the shout out. Thank you so much.
Had to.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh man. This is okay. This is something I've been thinking about for a minute now. All right. All right. As you all know.
Oh. It's like, where are you going with this?
Okay, like Hunter just said, I was helping coach football on the Masters Academy. Now, what's really cool about this is this is kind of similar to what he was just saying with like the people he was growing up with. The coaches, a lot of the coaches actually that our athletic director hired are former NFL players, former college football players. So we have a guy, or it was our offensive coordinator, Mike Krusek, played behind Terry Bradshaw way back in the day. Used to be the head coach of UCF. Wide receiver back in the day, Doug Gabriel. It was like, he played in like 2002. We had a guy play, James Carpenter, used to play for like the Seahawks, the Falcons, and the Jets. Has a Super Bowl ring with Russell Wilson. But there's one guy on our team, and I bet you already know who I'm going to say. He goes by the name of Adrian Killens. And now I've been thinking about for a minute now, should I, Giovanni Ancona, challenge Mr. Adrian Killens to a race? His face goes... Should I? Now, here's the thing. I could. And I know what y'all are going to say. I know I'm going to get smoked, but I just want to see how close I can get. Because that boy was a speedster back in the day. Now, I'm pretty fast too. And this boy, and we all know. I mean, if you go on our Instagram, you can see the need for speed that I have. I just want to see how close I can get. And if he dusts me and he blows me away, then fine. But at least I tried. So anyways, I just wanted to throw that plug out there.
I thought you were going to talk about something else, but I didn't know you were going to go there.
Yeah. I don't know. I've just been thinking about it for a while now. I'm like, should I challenge Adrian Killens to a race?
That's news to me. I didn't know that.
I thought I told you that.
No.
I've told a lot of people that.
Not me.
How have I not told you, the podcast partner? Anyways.
That was one of my favorite players watching, too. I didn't know that.
That was one of your favorite players?
Yeah, because he was really fast.
See, I didn't know that.
I had no idea. I was going to say that. I thought you were going in a different direction. I thought you were going to tell the people about your football journey.
Oh,
What you've been working on behind the scenes.
oh no 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 no! I can't share that yet. I can't make that.
That's why I said I was like, oh, I didn't know
Well,
you.
but I've told people. It's just I don't want to tell people on the pod because what do you know? This
I
video.
also thought when you were touching your head that you were gonna like talk about your
Oh
hair, and I was
oh
just like, okay,
oh. Nah, not yet.
get the people to vote on your next hairstyle.
You low key?
If this video gets,
No.
he will get.
I'm gonna shave it. I'm gonna have him shave it
Oh,
like you did with Blake.
oh,
Shout out
wow.
Blake Conklin. Before he was a guest a few episodes. Oh, it was his birthday yesterday, actually. Yes, it was. I actually do need to do something to my hair though, because this is like not coiling. It was random. See, I don't have. I don't know. Sometimes it's like you have straight hair. It's easy for you.
Yeah, and when it gets long, it curls too, so it's just all over the place.
See, for me,
I haven't
it's
touched my hair in like
10
a
inches.
while either.
Seriously?
Yeah, the last time I cut top of my head was.
Oh, I thought you meant like washed it.
Oh no! Come on, that's essential. You have to wash your hair. But I'm saying, the last time I cut top of my head was before we went on that internship trip.
Hmm.
When I had that, I buzzed it all off.
You didn't buzz it all off.
Well, majority
That
of it,
was
'cause it was long on
that was
top.
like June last year. Don't ask me why I remember that.
I was very specific, right on the dot. Actually, no. Yeah, that's when it happened. The
Yeah.
internship was in August.
Yeah. Well, the sticker was on this thing the entire time. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode. We'll be back next week. More upcoming for the basketball season. I actually don't really know much about basketball, but I'm super excited because this guy does. And I am passionate about UCF basketball, so stay tuned. Um,
Stay tuned on the social media pages as well. We'll be posting a lot more new stuff.
yep.
Try to get you guys more involved because ultimately this is us engaging with you guys and growing a community together and just talking about UCF sports. But yeah, we'll be leaving different videos, some possible trivia videos, prizes to give away as well. So you want to stay tuned, turn on notifications, things of that nature. And yeah, thank you guys for all the support.
Without further ado, peace.